Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. So today's session is all about relaxation and the connection to our breath. So we're going to figure out how the breath is the bridge between our mind and our body. So our breath is the one part of our body that we can control. We can't control our heart rate, we can't control our digestion, but we can control our breath and really slow it down. Focusing in on our breath for any part of the day is a great way to really help calm our nervous system, reduce stress, and really just increase mindfulness. So we're going to take a few moments and just really focus in on our breath. So the first thing we do in any session is we look down at our footwork. We make sure that it's perfectly straight. We want to have about hips to shoulders width apart. So at maximum, the outside edge of your shoe matches the outside edge of your shoulder. Then we kind of hone in. Where's the weight on our feet? So forward and back, side to side. Can you find what we call the four corners? So behind your big toe and your little toe and on both sides of your heel. Completely connected. Now soften your knees slightly. Not too much, but not locked out. So just a little bit. And then maybe you place one hand on your back and one on your belly for a moment, and we find what it means to relax our waist or our lower back, or we say tuck our tailbone down. This is going to help find length from your tailbone all the way through the lift in the crown of your head. Relax the arms. We're going to turn our palms facing forward for a moment, and we're going to connect with our breath. So the goal right now is to feel the breath moving through your body, to take this time to elongate your breath. So we have a couple of options. We could breathe in and out through our nose. We could breathe in and out through our mouth, or we could do a combination in through the nose, out through the mouth. If it helps, you can use a count of 4. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Whatever is going to bring that long breath to help slow down your body. We're slowing down the heart rate almost through slowing down the breath. So we're relaxing, we're calming the nervous system. We're going to increase the oxygen and circulation in our body. See if you can reach those fingers down as you lift through the crown of your head. We're thinking about opening up each joint. So lift up tall, but then let those shoulders hang down nice and low. It's natural for your mind to wander. Just try to focus in on your breath. How does it feel? Where are you breathing to? Are you filling both sides of your lungs down to your ribs and then letting your belly become nice and soft? Take a few more breaths. We're going to move a little bit more slowly tonight. We're going to relax into it. And we're going to try to find the longest breath that we've ever had. Turn your palms facing towards your thighs. Let them relax down a little bit. Remember, we have little pieces of fruit under our arms so that energy is flowing freely. And then we'll start coordinating our breath. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, float down. Upper arms, forearms, and palms. So inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Let your body and arms flow with your breath. Slowly up and slowly down. This is like the first moment where we settle our mind. We're connecting the mind and the body through our breath. through this movement. If you want, include the legs a little bit, bending down slightly. Push up as you lift the arms. And try to have everything arrive together. So sinking down, hands at the hips, we stop bending the knees. Then we start pushing up, fully standing when the arms are at shoulder height. I want you to find lightness through your arms. So we find that extension all the way through the fingers. And then we relax all the way down. Let's do 2 more rounds. Really find your breath. Throughout the entire session, you move at your own pace. And we settle down on this last one. You can sink if you'd like. And then hands come to the side. Stand up and return. We're going to lift our arms up, palms to the sky. And we're going to inhale and we're going to open those arms. Open the chest, lift the heart, and then round your back as you bring the arms together. Palms face you, make gentle fists, and drop your head down. So inhale, lift. Open fingers to the sky. Exhale, round your back. Maybe bend in, drop the head, bring the arms together, and then open. So moving again with your own breath, really round through the back. Relax your head as you come down and then look up. Open through the heart and then round. Playing around with that breath, see how long you can make your own breath. Moving nice and slow. We'll do a couple more. Finding movement through the upper back, opening through the lungs. Big arm movements, big rounding of the back. Pull the shoulder blades apart and then open through the chest. Let's do one more. Open and then close. Drop the arms down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Nice and slow. All the way down the front of the body until we get to the hips. Okay, now we're going to lift our arms up. We're going to inhale, draw the palms to your chest, and then press down. Exhale, lift up and push out. So inhale, exhale. Requires a little bit more mind connection. How present are you right now? Connecting. Inhale and down. Exhale, up and out. So we draw those palms towards us and then they face the earth. Then they lift towards the sky, rotate and push out, keeping those shoulders down. Deep breaths. We're going to do a few more rounds. Push out through those palms. Imagine drawing that energy in through the body. And then we gather what doesn't serve us and we release it out. So inhale, good energy, moving it through. Exhale, gather, and then release. tension. So inhale, relax. Exhale, release. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Push out, reach to the side, stretch through those hands, and then relax down. All right. We're going to inhale, cross the arms at the bottom and just big circles. Reach up and then exhale out. So you can switch the arms if you'd like. Inhale, exhale out. So just use this as a cue to open the lungs. And then relax everything down to the side. So maybe your exhale is a little bit longer. Really reach through the arms as you come up. Let go of that tension in the shoulders as you come down. So it's up to you which arm goes on the outside and how big of a circle you're making. But try to fill your lungs. And then really release those arms down. Just let them float to the sides. Let's do a couple more. Big rainbows through those arms. We could say parting the clouds, so many names, but just large circles. Let's do one more after this. Okay, last one. Release, relax, float down. Okay, let's drop our chin down for a moment. Release any tension you're holding through the neck. And then drop the ear to the shoulder. Like you're pouring water out of one side. Tilt your chin up and down if it feels good. Just try to release the neck and shoulders. And then drop your chin back down and move to the other side. Again, like you're pouring water out of your ear. And then tilting the chin up and down. Little movements do a lot to help release the neck and shoulders. And then we'll come back, drop that chin down a little bit more. And then gently come up. Now we're going to move into the shoulders a little. So we're going to alternate. And we're just going to roll them back a little bit. Notice your breath for a moment. We're just finding a little bit more motion, a little bit of release from holding those arms up. Little bit of spine movement too. So keeping those hips facing forward and moving through our spine. Do a couple more rounds. And we'll release and we'll shake the shoulders out. Just little taps. Let them find neutral. Okay, we're going to shift our stance and we're going to step a little bit wider. We're going to bend down just a little bit. You don't have to go down far, just a little bit of activation through the legs here. Remember to make sure that your knees are right in line with your toes, so don't have them go in or out. Even when our stance is wide, have that weight centered over your footwork. We're going to flow from one side to the other. So we're going to lift one arm overhead, palm down, and we're going to take the other arm and bring it palm to the sky. So we have this kind of circular space here. And then we're going to inhale, bring the arms level. And then exhale, we're going to switch, finding a little bit of length through the side body. So inhale, exhale. And just find your flow. So inhale, palms down, exhale, into it. Now, if you want, you can move from side to side. We can move And then come to center and then move. So we get a little bit more through the legs and we connect with our breath. So we're not noticing how much we're using our legs because our focus is on our breath. So find your flow. And we're just shifting across. Make sure as you shift, those hips are staying nice and level. So we're not going to go up and down, okay? We're going to stay at this height. Everything right now being so controlled and focused that we're present here and now, connecting with our breath and these arm circles and are shifting back and forth from the legs. Let's do a couple more. Big breaths. Okay, let's come back. Lift up and then just float down and release. Okay, we're going to bring those feet back together. Your shoulders width apart. Maybe you check and you look down, make sure they're nice and straight. Okay, from here, we're just going to float the arms up. Inhale up. Exhale down. So if you want, you can release and come up onto the toes a little and then come down. Or you just focus here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Still with that broken foot, it's a bit of a challenge to come up. So I'm going to choose to stay on the ground, focusing on relaxation through the arms. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to shift weight towards that right leg and lift up the left heel and then come back to center. So inhale, lift up the right heel. Exhale to center. Challenging the balance. Inhale, lift. Exhale, return. You notice how you had to sink into your legs to be able to shift and lift that heel. We just naturally let that happen. So a couple of more, both sides. Kind of like spreading our wings, taking flight, lift and feel light and airy, and then settle and ground back to the earth. Okay, let's do one more round. Come back. And now last one, we're going to lift all the way up. Length through your fingers, through the whole spine, and then shoulders relax, upper arms, forearms, and then hands come back to the side. Okay, from here, take a second. Let those shoulders hang down and relax. We're going to inhale, gather up. Chest height, palms to the sky. Exhale, press down. So inhale, gather. Exhale, down. A great way to calm the mind, connect with the breath with a simple movement. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Use that bending of the elbows to come up and then push down to hip level. So gather up and then push down. Few more rounds. Lift up and down. And as you're here, can you lift a little bit more through the crown of your head? Are your knees still nice and soft? Lower back relaxed. Making sure we have that great alignment connected with our feet, all four corners. This alignment of our body and the connection to our breath is what's going to help heal through every day. Big gather up and down. Okay, we're going to gather through the sky. Inhale up. And then as we bring those hands down, we're going to imagine that we're pushing out whatever doesn't serve us. We're going to do a few rounds. So inhale up. Exhale, releasing tension, stress. Do one more big inhale up. Exhale, release. Now gather that energy from the earth, the sky, the heavens, and whatever you need, bring it through your body. Is that peace, relaxation, courage, strength, whatever it is. Imagine you're drawing that from the earth, and then you're bringing it through your whole body. One breath at a time, bringing healing. Take a few more breaths. Imagine that energy moving through your body. All of the good things that you need right now are coming to you in this moment in time. Let's do one more big inhale up. And the slowest one yet, all the way down the body. And when we reach the bottom, we'll turn those palms back facing forward just as we started. Release the shoulders down a little bit more. Close your eyes and notice the change that's occurred in your body. Notice how the connection to your breath has bridged the gap between your mind and your body, helping you to become present in this moment, helping you find relaxation and mindfulness just through focusing on elongating our breath. At any point throughout the day, whenever we're feeling stress or an increase in tension, we can use this practice to help guide us into a mindful state. Let's do one more inhale and lift up, appreciating everything you did today, and then relax down all the way. Return. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling more relaxed and at peace after this session, and I hope to see you again soon.